investment, there will be more employment and more money available for investment. And Mr. Speaker, the other thing that I want to also reiterate is the fact that this House, and specifically Finance Committee, always makes a very good recommendation in all the BPS that we've handled from the inception of this House up to the time of the current, sitting, the current year. For the last 5 years, the Finance Committee and this House have made very good recommendation that would have enhanced even the revenue that we were able to generate for this country. But Mr. Speaker, because our recommendations have never been taken into consideration, those opportunities have been lost. And Mr. Speaker, there is no point in wasting our time coming here, making very good recommendations where nobody implements. So I urge our House to be more, and the Speaker and our Finance Chair, to ensure that these recommendations this time have been included in the BPS. Mr. Speaker, I also wish to join my chair in thanking the Secretariat. In terms of the Finance Secretariat, we have very knowledgeable staff, and they have been doing a great job. And I also wish to thank all the other support we get from the Office of the Clerk of the Senate, without whom we would never have been able to do all this great work we have been doing. I thank you, Mr. Chair. Mr. Speaker, sir.
Thank you. Senator Gertrude Msuruve.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to comment on this report. And I want to thank the committee for coming up with this report. And it has done an in-depth report that actually needs to be analyzed in a very sober manner. Honorable Speaker, I want to thank the committee because it engaged the key stakeholders. It has not just given a report from the committee itself, but key stakeholders have come on board. The National Treasury has come on board. The Commission on Revenue Authority has come on board, Institute of Certified Accountants, and the Senate Committee. So this is a report that is really engaging. And Honorable Speaker, concerning the observations of the committee, it has come out rightly that the committee has seen that there is projection for the amount of money that should be sent or that should be allocated for the year 2022 to 2023, and it has also observed rightly that the projections need to be achievable. The projections also need to be predictable, Honorable Speaker, because when it comes to those projections, they're going to inform how the county governments will plan their activities. They're going to inform how the county governments will also plan in terms of development, in terms of ensuring that Article 43 of the Constitution concerning the rights of every Kenyan are actually achieved. Honorable Speaker, when you're talking of the developments, we are looking at issues of schools, we are looking at issues of infrastructure, we are looking at issues of health, and we are looking at how development can be achievable. So that, Honorable Speaker, at the end of the day, we don't have people from mashinani trafficking to cities to look for jobs. The county governments are supposed to entice even the youths to ensure that the youths are not actually moving out of the counties, so that even there's employment, even there's good health, and even there's productivity or production in the counties, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, when it comes to allocation of budgets, there need to be some reasonable elasticity in terms of the amount of money that is going there, Honorable Speaker. It should not be so rigid because, Honorable Speaker, anything can happen. There are times when calamities befall people in counties, and these calamities are not really, sometimes they're not planned. Like, for example, when a school is on fire and the county governments have to repair the schools and all that, Honorable Speaker, or even in terms of drought, Honorable Speaker, the money that that the county governments have are supposed to actually support people. Honorable Speaker, we must remember that we are a Senate, and a Senate that represents the people of these counties, a devolved Senate. So our core mandate is to ensure that money goes mashinani. And I actually agree that money must go mashinani, and the amount of money that is proposed in this report should actually go as it is in the report, Honorable Speaker. And I remember very well, Honorable Speaker, we had a strong debate about 35% of money is going to the counties, Honorable Speaker. And this is one of the key issues that was in the BBI, Honorable Speaker. And I can remember very well the President articulating just very recently that this is one of the musts that must happen, from BBI, that 35% revenue needs to go to the counties. Yes, 35% revenue is going to the counties. But, Honorable Speaker, this amount of money is not